I think that when we experience pain or suffering, I think that oftentimes we think that those things are incommensurate with a life of faith. I think we have this if then statement in our minds.
Yes.
If I am faithful, if I am doing the right things, if I am a good person, then
Yes.
bad things won't happen. Then I won't experience pain and suffering and hardship. And that's just, I think the first thing to say is that's a lie. That's an illusion that I think we carry. It's a story. It's a false narrative.
Yes.
That we've picked up along the way. What is true is that suffering, pain, hardship come to people regardless of their race, ethnicity, gender, socioeconomic station of life. It's part of the human experience, as is joy, as is jubilation and exultation. And, the range of human experiences are very vast. And I think oftentimes folks will look to the church, or they'll look to a pastor or to the Bible, seeking to narrate a story that makes sense of their suffering, of their pain. And I've often found that the Psalms are one of the greatest resources that we have. The Psalms are a book of prayers that it's the prayer book of the Bible. And they're written over, decades, if not centuries. And they encapsulate the prayer life of the people of Israel through the highest highs and the lowest lows of life. And one of the things I appreciate about the Psalms is that they give us permission to be honest about the full range of human emotion. So I think the first thing I would say is if you're struggling, it's important to name your struggle. If you're in pain, it's okay to say, I am in pain. If you need help, you should feel the freedom to express, I need help right now. And if you're seriously hurting or in pain, you can offer that to your pastor, or you can offer that to a mental health provider, or someone in your community that loves and that you trust. But you can also just offer that to God in prayer, and the Psalms give you a model for that. And I think that that's one of the first places that I would go when someone comes to me seeking an explanation. Often I can just say that I don't have the answers, and I will say that to someone. I don't know why you're suffering. Perhaps there are times where God causes suffering. I don't think that that's the majority of our sufferings. I think that a lot of times we just suffer because we're in the world.
Yeah, and the world is broken, and it's filled with broken people making broken decisions in a place of brokenness, and so it's just kind of part of living this life. We're not gonna not brush past the brokenness, every single one of us.
Yeah, and I think one of the things I appreciate about what you're doing through this particular week is leading us to these places in Scripture where God doesn't necessarily cause the suffering, but there's strength and resource that God gives. God can use suffering and pain to refine us, to grow our character,